What's up, everyone? If you're looking to get more out of your bench press, I got a quick trick for you to try on the next time you go to bench to try and get a little bit more power out of it. Now, I understand that there are a couple different ways to do your bench press. Myself, back when I was doing bodybuilding specific workouts, I specifically wanted to target my chest muscles for the aesthetic purpose. So I didn't engage a lot of my lats or rear shoulders and stuff like that. So I understand there are different purposes for why people do specific ways, but in the space of power and in a CrossFit type space, if you're just trying to get more weight while still keeping good form, I'm gonna give you a quick trick just to drive more to do that. All right. Now, typically when you bench or do push-ups, you just think of, hey, I just need to move whatever's in front of me away from me. I need to just press with my chest and push away. Again, you can do that, and that is a method, but again, if you're looking to drive power and really protect the shoulders, we're gonna wanna incorporate the larger muscles being the lats. Now, my best example of this technique is going to be if I was to push somebody away from me. If they came at me and I wanted to push them away, in no shape or form am I going to put my elbows up high and push them away like this. Nor am I going to tuck my elbows into my rib cage and push them away like this. What I'm gonna do is get in a good power stance. Elbows are typically around that 45-degree angle. I'm using and packing my lats from the back and driving everything forward. My chest is still being worked, but you can feel those bigger muscles in the back pushing forward and assisting with the chest muscles. So we're gonna do the same thing on the bar, the same thing in a push-up, all right? All we're gonna do is we're going to imagine that I'm bending that barbell or screwing in the ground in order to activate the lat muscles. All right, now like I said, get your bar into position where your hands feel comfortable at. I'm going to tuck my shoulder blades down into my back pockets to pull the bar off. And like I mentioned, I'm going to attempt to bend that barbell in half with my hands. And you can see I'm going from here to lats packed. Now as I go to descend, elbows are around that 45-degree angle, and I have my lats still packed, and they're assisting with that drive up. Tuck the shoulder blades, drive the heels, bend the bar. Now what this looks like from a push-up perspective is a very similar thing. I'm going to get into my position. I'm going to torque those arms to the ground as if I'm screwing them into the floor. Lower, drive up with those lats and chest. You should feel the tightness from here all the way up, producing that power and protecting the shoulders. The goal here is to create as much tension in this cavity as possible. Much like all of our other lifts, our squat, our deadlift, all of these motions need to create as much tension in this cavity, not only to produce power, but to protect things that might have some potential injuries, like our spine. All right? We have to create this tension to protect all those things while still generating power and moving objects.